This morning, those shocking new numbers about the dangers of laundry detergent pods and your kids. We also have an update for you on that shooting of a taxi cab driver who was killed in Reno Sunday night. Plus the latest on the shootings that took the lives of those two kids over the weekend. Those stories top your news right now, 5 o'clock on November 11, Veterans Day to you. Happy day to everyone. I'm John Potter. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm Andy Guevara. Again, on this Veterans Day, we just want to say thank you to the men and women of our military. And we're going to start out with a quick look at the weather with Jeff Martinez.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, no doubt. Good morning to you. It's going to be a nice day today, John and Andy. Chilly out there this morning. Right now we're at 30 degrees. It'll be 32 at 8 o'clock. 61, though, for the high. More on your weather and traffic coming right up. Have a great day.
All right, minute after 5 on your Tuesday. In a story we first told you about over the weekend, one local family is beginning what they describe as a lifelong grieving process as they mourn that tragedy that claimed the lives of their two young boys.
The mother of the boys, Ashley Dean, released this statement saying, in part, quote, Rob Dean, the father of Jacob, age 7, and Austin, age 2, suffered a mental breakdown and took the lives of his sons and then his own, end quote. It all happened Saturday afternoon at a home on Stone Valley Drive in Northwest Reno while Ashley was away. Police responded to a 911 call and found Jacob and Austin. The children's father, Rob, was also found dead in the home. And this is a photo of him from an arrest in 2008. The death of the two boys has hit our community very hard.
Everybody's just shocked. I think everybody's really devastated by the events. It's really hard to see other people and see them so upset and distraught.
The Friends of Ashley Dean Facebook page has already raised $23,000 to help with expenses.
And two services are being planned for this weekend. A funeral for the two boys will be this Saturday at the South Reno Baptist Church. That starts at noon. Then on Sunday at 6 p.m. there will be a candlelight vigil on White Fir Street. That's near the Patagonia outlet off West 4th in Reno.
And Reno police are investigating a shooting that happened this weekend that left a taxi driver dead. It happened around 10:30 on Sunday night on the 900 block of Wheeler Avenue in Reno. That's a few blocks east of Virginia Street. Upon arrival, they found the driver alone in his taxi with a gunshot wound. He was taken to Renown, where he later died. His identity is not being released, and police say they're currently looking for any leads. The victim's taxi did not have a camera inside, so detectives are looking for anything, any evidence that can help, like the GPS navigation system.
Detectives working with Whittlesey Taxi, working on finding his route, where he picked up this individual, where they might have stopped, and obviously where they ended up.
A $2,500 reward for any information leading to an arrest is now being offered. If you know anything, call Secret Witness at 322-4900.
When we came on this morning, Jeff said the word snow. I can't remember if it was something about snow or I'll see if we're going to get some snow, which
one
isn't
is
as good. Good morning,
man.
Jeff.
Hi, John and Andy. Good morning. Yeah, we do have a chance for some snow heading through this week. By Thursday, that's when a storm system will move by the area. It's not a huge deal here. We're not looking for feet of snow in the mountains, but we could see a few inches in the higher elevations. Now, this is on Thursday. For today, though, it's looking pretty good out there. Kind of like yesterday, cold in the morning and not too bad by the afternoon. Traffic moving along well. Don't see any accidents out there so far. So good. Beautiful sunset from Sunday. We keep getting a lot of photos in here. Steve Ellsworth taking that one of Mount Rose. And we'll take you back up to the mountain right now. Winds are picking up a little bit, gusting up to about 20 miles an hour. So it'll be a little breezy in the higher elevations. Here in the valley floor, winds will be light and overall a nice day. But we are definitely colder out there this morning than we were at yesterday at this time, with 32 here in Reno. But it gets much colder out toward Lovelock, 22 for you, 15 in Winnemucca, 18 in Elko. Minden, you're at about 18 degrees as well. So bundle up as you head out the door this morning. Average high is 57. We'll do about 61 degrees, so still above average for us. So it looks pretty good out there today. We'll take a look at the forecast. Chilly through the morning hours and not too bad by this afternoon with a high of 61 degrees. Coming up, we will talk about that storm system on Thursday, see how much snow we can squeeze out of it for the mountain areas in just a few minutes. Have a good Tuesday, though. Back to you guys.
Hey, this morning in Safety Watch, more on that new data that shows just how dangerous those colorful laundry detergent pods are to your kids.
And the numbers were gathered by the National Poison System over the last 2 years since these pods have gone on sale. And in that time frame, they say more than 700 children have been hospitalized from contact with the pods. And that includes a 7-month-old boy who died from ingesting the detergent last year. Doctors say toddlers are most vulnerable because the pods often look like candy or juice. Some brands have taken steps to change packaging, but researchers say that more should be done to reduce the toxicity.
And in Health Watch this morning, with today being Veterans Day, Immunize Nevada and Walgreens are going to be partnering to make sure they can all get their flu shots. Today from noon until 3, veterans as well as their families will be able to swing by the Veterans Guest House on Locust Street to get a free flu shot. They'll be given on a first-come, first-served basis for anybody over the age of 7 through a Walgreens voucher program. Insurance cards will be accepted, but they are not required.
And looking to our community now to honor veterans, today Jiffy Lube services here in the greater Reno area will be offering those who served a free value oil change today. The oil change will be for up to 5 quarts of conventional motor oil for both veterans and those who are still active. And since Jiffy Lube service centers are independently run, they do suggest that you call to confirm that the location you're going to is participating. And for a list of Jiffy Lube locations, you can head to KTVN.com, click on the blue News Links tab.
Also in our community now, some restaurants around town are offering free food for vets here in northern Nevada. There's a little of everything to fill the craving you may have. We're going to start with the Pizza Factory. They're going to be offering free lunch for the men and women who have served, and they are not alone, as Porta Subs is also offering a free small sandwich to those who swing on by. The Texas Roadhouse at Reno is also offering free lunch to active, retired, and former members of our military. For a complete list, just head to our website and click on the online version of this story. And I put a list on my Facebook page too, KTVN John Potter. If you're a veteran and you have free time today, you can really score.
Yeah, take advantage of all the offerings.
It's a pretty long list, yeah.
Yeah, of course, there are also events going on today to honor our nation's vets.
Landon Miller is live at UNR this morning with some of the, a look at some of the things you can do on this Veteran Day, even if you're not a veteran. Good morning, Landon.
Good morning, John. Good morning, Andy. I did something very dangerous this morning, and that would be math. I counted the flags behind me, right, because there's flags here at the Joe Crowley Student Union, and if you do the math, there's about 2,000 out here this morning, and it's kind of a way for students to take time, reflect on what veterans have done for us and everything along those lines. There's actually going to be a dedication ceremony tomorrow morning at 8:45, but today, a little Reno tradition. Yes, the Veterans Day Parade in downtown Reno. This is the 16th year they've done this parade. This year there will be about 75 entries made up of several high school bands, ROTC programs, and other groups that serve the veterans. Now that starts, of course, at 11:11 this morning. Also going on today is a release of balloons at the Veterans Guest House. That's at 9 o'clock, and it's all to raise awareness of the effects of Agent Orange exposure. And then later on, the guest house is holding an open house from noon until 3 to celebrate their 20th year in service. And then, of course, later this evening, the Colin Ross Senior Music Program holding the Veterans Day concert workshop at the Neal Road Recreation Center. That is from 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock. Those are just a few events going on. There's a lot more. But you know what's not going on today? Yeah. All Reno, Sparks, and most Washoe County offices are closed today for Veterans Day. The county clerk's office, though, will be open regular schedule. School is not happening today as well for kids in Washoe County, really all over the Silver State, as well as TMCC, and of course here at the University of Nevada, Reno. John and Andy.
A bit less traffic today then.
Oh yeah, definitely. Go out, enjoy one of the events. Thank you, Landon.
Good weather for it too, as Jeff will tell us. He better have good weather coming up very soon. Happy Tuesday morning, folks.